my left hand. Pussy on my mind, tighter than a headband. Push in my lungs, got ganja in my sweat glands. This shit I'm on better than the next strand. Than the next strand, better than the next strand. She head down, booty popping in the handstand. Shine bright eye, give your girl a slight tan. I make that pussy whistle like the Old Spice man. I don't even understand why she'd ever want a man. If she ever throw it, I catch it like a corner bag. Like a corner bag, that's an interception. You think I give a fuck? That's a misconception. Oh.
Hey everybody, Yogi Fierce here. So today I'm going to show you guys some stretches meant for shufflers, dancers, gymnasts, whatever you may be. This is going to be a focus video for the feet, ankles, and legs, considering that is what dancers mostly are using. So let's hop right to it. We're going to start in a kneeling position. So come down to kneeling. Knees are about hip width apart. You want to make sure you have an active pelvic tilt, so the pelvis is tilted under. Everything is lifted. And now we want to target the bottoms of our feet. Sometimes they get really tight. What we're going to do to alleviate that tightness is we're going to send our hips, sink them back on top of our heels. So we're sitting on top of the heels. Our toes are curled under. This is very important. Make sure you have your toes curled under for this. Some days are really tougher than others where the bottoms of your feet may be really sore. So this might be a lot on the bottoms of your feet. If this is too much on the bottoms of your feet, just simply lift back up into your kneeling position. If you want to try to work and get more openness on the bottoms of your feet, you can alternate between kneeling and sitting back on your heels and lifting back up. Just generating a little bit of openness, some stimulation on the bottom of your feet. So repeat this for about 10 equal breaths. Just alternating between kneeling on tops of the heels and lifting everything up. Now, for our next stretch, we're going to focus on the calves. We're going to do this by standing. You're going to need some type of wall, or in my case, this column here. So standing towards your wall or your column, have your feet hip width apart, and you're going to face the object. Stand with your arms outstretched like this, and then come forward and press very firmly against your object. Let's start with the right foot. So step your right foot back, stepping the right foot back, and stepping the left foot forward so that the knee is bent. And we're pressing the column or the wall away from us. Really want to press from the shoulders and feel pressing back into that right heel. Okay, let's do the other side, left side. So again, standing in front of your wall, hands come out, step the left foot back, have it slightly pointed out, maybe at a 45-degree angle. Bring your right leg up and have it bent at the knee, and then press. Press back into your left heel. So we're strongly pressing the wall, column, whatever you're using away from you to just really get into that back calf muscle. Awesome. So you can repeat that a few times. Like I said, every day is different. Maybe some days you feel great, you feel really open, other days feel really tight. We're going to get into one last final stretch, and that is going to be for everything. The hips, legs, ankles, and the feet. So I recommend, if you are new to stretching, to have some blocks. So what we're going to do, set your blocks out in front of you, step your feet wide, make sure again that your pelvis is tilted under, and hold on to your hips. Lift the chest up with your inhale, so we're breathing in and lifting everything up. Core is nice and engaged, and then we exhale. As we're exhaling, we're leading with our chest down, pivoting from our hips. Now we're gonna get these blocks. So prop your blocks up like this, hold on to your blocks, start to point your toes inward. Pointing your toes inward, we have this wide stance, and we're leaning. You can have your blocks here. You can have your blocks even higher if you can't get that low. So staying here, trying to fold. We're folding with our chest, creating a nice stretch all along the entire parts of the legs. This is one of my absolute favorite stretches for the ankles. It really hits the ankles on the sides, which I feel is a really tough spot to stretch. The deeper you're able to fold, the deeper you'll feel it on the inside of your hips. But take your time. You don't want to overdo it. Don't rush the process, and use those blocks. Now, when you're ready to come out of this pose, inhale, lift your head and chest up, and slowly come up. All right, folks, this has been a stretching video for shufflers and dancers. I'm Yogi Fierce. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on social media.
I'm just going to say